Hello students and welcome to your English language class. I hope you all are doing great. Students, in this video we'll be learning about pronouns. You must have learnt about pronouns in your previous classes. Now we'll learn about pronouns in detail. First of all, let us know what is a pronoun. A pronoun is a word that is used to replace a noun in a sentence. For example, look at the sentence here. Jaideep is a very hard-working boy. He is good at studies as well as in sports. His brother admires him. Both of them would like to follow in his footsteps. Now, Jaideep is the noun here and it is replaced by he in the second sentence. Now, in place of taking his name again and again, we can use the pronoun he, or like if we are saying Jaideep's brother, in that case we can say his brother, because we already know we are talking about Jaideep here, so we need not use his name again and again. Now the noun that a pronoun replaces is known as its antecedent. जिस noun को एक pronoun replace करता है उसे हम antecedent कहते हैं. Pronouns agree with their antecedent in gender, number and person. Pronoun जो है वो अपने noun के साथ gender में, number में और person में agree होने चाहिए. Now let us know about the types of pronouns. There are 8 types of pronouns. First is your personal pronoun, which is further bifurcated into subjective and objective pronouns, which we will be discussing in the video. Second is your possessive pronouns. Third is demonstrative pronouns. Fourth is your interrogative pronouns. Fifth, we have the reflexive pronouns. And sixth is relative pronouns. Seventh, you can see here, is distributive pronouns. And lastly, at the number 8, we have the indefinite pronouns. Now we'll be discussing about all these pronouns one by one in the following slides. Now, pronoun is a part of speech and it is used to replace a noun in a sentence. Now, let us know about the personal pronouns. The pronouns like I, me, she, her, he, him, you, we, us, it, they, and them, which come in the place of people or things. So, they are called personal pronouns. Now, personal pronouns are of two types, subjective pronouns and objective personal pronouns. You know what a subject and an object is? Subject is a thing or a person in a sentence about which we are talking about. Subjective, the ones that play the role of a subject in a sentence, and objective pronouns are the ones that play the role of an object of a preposition or a verb. Object होता है बेटा the person or thing that receives the action of the verb. Now let us know about them in detail. Let us take an example to understand the personal pronouns, the subjective and objective pronouns in a better way. Shantanu and Soma are friends. He likes her very much. She is also very fond of him. Now in the sentences above, he and she play the role of subjects and therefore they are personal subjective pronouns. आपको इन sentences में जो subject है वो समझ में आ रहा होगा. Like if we saying he likes her very much, then he becomes the subject in the sentence. And he likes her means she is receiving an action from the subject he, so her becomes the object. In the sentences above, her acts as the object of the verb likes, and in the next sentence, he acts as the object of the preposition of. Therefore, they are personal objective pronouns. Table which show the different forms of personal pronouns. Now you know about the first person, second person, and third person. First person is he, second person is you, he or she, and third person is when we are talking about they or it. Now in this table you can see the personal pronouns. For singular first person we use, in subjective we use they, and in objective we'll say me, and in plural sense we'll say subjective we'll say we, and for objective we'll say us. For second person you'll say you, and for objective also you'll say you. For plural it's same, and in second person if the subjective is he, then the objective becomes him, and for she it becomes her. In third person for they it becomes them, and it remains the same. Students, you need to keep in mind this table while writing a sentence. Now the second type of pronouns that we have is possessive pronouns. Pronouns like mine, ours, his, hers, its, theirs and yours that show possession or belonging towards an object are known as possessive pronouns. ये वो प्रोनाउंस होते हैं जिससे हमें बिलोंगिंगनेस या किसी चीज़ के पोजेशन के बारे में पता चलता है कि ये चीज़ या ये ऑब्जेक्ट किसको बिलोंग करता है. Like for example, Jayashree has a small zoo in her house. That cat is hers. Now we are using hers to show that this cat belongs to whom? Jayashree. Now the second sentence we have here is the decision is yours to make. Now we are saying that ये decision तुम्हारा होगा. तो these are the possessive pronouns when we show the belongingness. Now this is our third type of pronouns, demonstrative pronouns. Pronouns that are used to point out the objects to which they refer are called demonstrative pronouns. For example, this is my book and those are Rajiv's pens. Now in this sentence, this and those are the demonstrative pronouns because they are pointing out to the object book and pens. Now we use this when the object is nearby. We use those when the object are far away. Now this is my book and those are Rajiv's pens. We use this and these to indicate objects that are nearby, while that and those are used for objects that are far away. But we use all these words, this, that, these, those, whenever we want to point out an object in a sentence. Now the next pronoun that we have is interrogative pronouns. Now these are the pronouns that are used to help ask questions. Like for example, whom did you call up? Now you see the word whom is asking a question, so it becomes an interrogative pronoun. What is the name of that celebrity? So the word what becomes an interrogative pronoun. When framing who or whom is used for a person or a group of people, what is used only for things and which is used only for a person or an object. So these are the interrogative pronouns in which we frame questions, then we use these who, whom, which, what, etc. So these are your interrogative pronouns. Now the interrogative pronouns help us to ask questions. Let us know about the reflexive pronouns now. Pronouns such as myself, herself, itself that always refers to the subject in a sentence are called reflexive pronouns. Like for example, Neha managed to save herself. Neha ने खुद को बचाया. Please help yourself. Now this subject you is not required here, but it means that we are talking about you when we are using the reflexive pronoun yourself. So please help yourself. Yourself becomes the reflexive pronoun for the subject you. Now the reflexive pronouns are used when the subject and the object refer to the same person. When the subject and object in a sentence are referring to the same person, then we use these reflexive pronouns such as myself, herself, himself, yourself, themselves, etc. Now let us know about the emphatic pronouns. A pronoun that is used to put emphasis on the subject of the sentence is known as emphatic pronoun. For example, Gayatri herself did the work within an hour. Gayatri herself, Gayatri ने खुद वो काम किया within an hour. You yourself checked this in the morning. तुमने खुद ये चेक किया था मॉर्निंग में. Now the difference between reflexive pronoun and emphatic pronoun is that emphatic pronoun is always followed by the noun given in a sentence. So if you want to find out whether it is reflexive or emphatic, you can take this hint. Because both these pronouns becomes confusing at times. Now this is our next pronoun, distributive pronoun. Pronoun that shows that people or things are taken singly or in separate groups are called distributive pronouns. For example, each of them took turns to help out with the project. I haven't read either of the books. So you are distributing the pronouns. Each of them means हर एक ने, उनमें से हर एक ने अपनी टर्न का वेट किया to help out with the project. I haven't read either of the books. मैंने इनमें से कोई भी बुक नहीं पढ़ी है. मतलब पूरे ग्रुप में, ग्रुप ऑफ बुक या स्टैक ऑफ बुक्स में से I haven't read either of the books. मैंने दोनों में से, या आप कह सकते हैं दो किताबें रखी हैं और दोनों में से कोई भी नहीं पढ़ी है, तो we are using this either. So each, either are your distributive pronouns that we use in a sentence. The next type of pronoun is indefinite pronoun. These are the things in a general way. These things are not definite, specific or exact. I mean, when you are saying generally or randomly about a thing or group of things, then we can use these indefinite pronouns. Like for example, anyone can solve this problem. So we are not sure who can solve this problem, but we are saying anyone can solve this problem. कोई भी इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व कर सकता है. So this is your indefinite pronoun when you are not sure about the thing or the person. Many enjoy traveling. Many means बहुत सारे लोग enjoy करते हैं traveling. So here also we are not definite, we are not sure like who all enjoys traveling, but we are saying it generally कि बहुत लोग, many people enjoy traveling. कि traveling हर एक को पसंद होती है, बहुतों को पसंद होती है. Now let us know about the last type of pronouns, relative pronouns. Pronouns such as who, which, that, whom, whose, what, that link a phrase or clause to another in a sentence are called relative pronouns. एक सेंटेंस में जो ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स हैं उनको जॉइन करने के लिए जब हम किसी प्रोनाउन सच एज हु, विच, दैट, whom, whose, what का यूज़ करते हैं तो वो रिलेटिव प्रोनाउन बन जाते हैं. Like for example, the boy who came with my father yesterday was my brother. जब हम उसके बारे में बता रहे हैं कि the boy who, कौन सा boy, who came with my father, जो मेरे father के साथ आया था, yesterday was my brother, वो मेरा भाई था. Please read the poem that Wordsworth wrote. आप वो पोएम पढ़ो जो कि वर्ड्सवर्थ ने लिखी है, विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ ने लिखी है. Okay, so now you can see in these examples the word who and that are relating the group of words in a sentence. So these are relative pronouns. So I hope you've understood all about pronouns. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the group. And here's your homework. You have to complete all the exercises given in your chapter pronouns in the grammar book. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Thank you.